What's up, parents? This is Shane Paget, student pastor at Warren Grovetown, and I just wanted to drop some information to you about the remaining days of June, as well as kind of give you an outlook of the rest of our summer, what that looks like. We had sent an email with a video much like this video back in May, just kind of explaining like where we were, what we're going to do, etc. for the summer. And we said that we'll take a month to a month kind of an approach. So with that, this is a follow-up of that email / video that we had sent you guys. And so I'm super excited about what we've done so far in the summer with Sunday nights meeting as middle school, the movement, and then high school we meet on Wednesdays. And so actually tonight we will meet for high school. And so I've been really excited about conversations and things that have happened and what God has been doing. So we're in a series called Unstoppable. And so we looked at the unstoppable word, unstoppable spirit. And so next week we'll wrap that up with Unstoppable Church. And it's in our series called Unstoppable God. And so with that, a couple things to note. On this Sunday, which is Father's Day Sunday, we have no youth, okay? And so we heavily encourage family, and we hope that your student will give you dads an incredible gift. My kids, I guess it was a few years ago, they got me a cowboy hat and a pizza pan. And so I don't know why they gave me a cowboy hat and a pizza pan. And the year before, I got a tie that sung songs. And so I'm hoping this year I'll get a better gift, or at least something that I could at least enjoy. It'd be a good meal. But we just really encourage students to spend time with their families on Father's Day. So middle school will not meet on Sunday. Wednesday night, next Wednesday, we will have our high school. High school will meet. We will wrap up the series Unstoppable God. And then that following Sunday, which will be the last Sunday of the month of June, we will wrap up Unstoppable God, Unstoppable Church with our middle schoolers then. And then we are done for the month of June. We are done with our Unstoppable series and the things that we've done. So starting on July 1st, it'll be July 1st, and then the 8th of July, which is a Wednesday, which is the 15th of July, which is a Wednesday, and the remainder Wednesdays, which is 22nd as well as the 29th, we will meet strictly on Wednesday nights. And so no Sunday nights, just Wednesday nights. Middle school, high school, switch, which is preteen. And so we'll have all those kids together underneath the tent. We have plenty of space. We know what the tent looks like. We have done church 2 weeks in a row. We know how many kids that we can pile in and stay at a safe 6 feet apart distance, social distancing there. And so we know how we can best equip, love, teach, and create a safe environment for our students. And so we're going to do that. So this is what the times look like for the month of July. So this is what July looks like. Wednesdays from 6 to 8 p.m. Again, let me say it again. Wednesdays from 6 to 8 p.m. we will start meeting. That starts on July 1st. And so we will meet together. And so when your student comes, the first 30 minutes from 6 to 6:30, will bring their chair, just like they have been, bring their own little chair. We're going to set up a little space for each life group to meet. And so I don't know if you know this or not, but when we have our worship and our message time, directly following that, we have a time we call our life groups, which is our small groups. And so students will actually meet with their small group before we do anything. So from 6 to 6:30, this gives an opportunity to where the life group leaders can bring their food, their dinner, and sit, social distancing, of course, with their students. And students can bring their meal too. They can bring a corn dog. I don't care what they bring. Peanut and jelly sandwiches, ham sandwiches, Chick-fil-A, as my kids call it. They can bring whatever they want to. And so they can bring their food, dinner tonight, and they can sit for 30 minutes and talk and catch up. Social distancing, of course. And then from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m., we will have our worship environment. And it will be, it'll be age appropriate because what they will dig in and kind of like split up, or as I would say, for a lot of the kids, we're like my children at home, we have to cut their food for them. We got to cut the chicken, and we definitely have to cut the steak into little bites. And so I think that's what we do oftentimes with our kids, our teenagers, preteen, middle school, high school students. We cut their steak for them, and they actually do that in their age-appropriate life groups, and so gender-appropriate as well. And so I'm super excited about that because I believe by having this front end of connectivity, I think that will strengthen our student ministry and with our small groups and with trust, and kind of build that back up again. And then from 6:30 to 7:30, we can create a great environment with music, with some fun games. Yes, we can play a fun game activity without even touching things, and then a good solid message. And so we will be in a series for 4 weeks as well. And then we will release them to go back to their groups. And then from 7:30 to 8, where they'll go back and sit in their chair that they brought. And then when you show up to pick your kids up, if they don't drive, and if they're middle school switch, they don't drive. If they're ninth grade, they don't drive. And so you come pick them up, and they already have their chair. They pick the chair up, and then they go. So that's kind of what it will work with as well. That's what will go down for the month of July. A couple things to note. Your student can bring their own meal. That we will not provide meals unless something happens, and we'll let you guys know that we are having a special night. But until then, they can bring their own meals. They can bring their own water bottle. We will be providing water for them. Know this: bathrooms are open, so we'll be allowing kids to come in and go to bathrooms, restrooms, and things like that. And so that is something that we will open up. So they're there for 2 hours. They can come and they can use the bathroom as well. And so we're sanitizing things. Know that we're being safe. Know that we feel that we're at a really good place right now with our students. And so we feel like a good place at our church right now as well. And so I just love just seeing these students again. And I just want to say on behalf of Molly and Andrew Bryan and myself, we're just grateful that you, and I can actually say this from our volunteers as well, is that we're just so grateful that you entrust your students with us. And so it's been so good seeing their faces and them coming and laughing and just having fun. And so I've heard a lot of their hearts about where they're at with the Lord, and the things that they've been feeling with all this tension, racially, as well as with the tension of still COVID and things like that, and the uncertainty of school and different variables. For a kid, for a teen, children are like this too at a certain level, but teenagers, it's kind of like going to a family reunion. So if you went to my family reunion and say you went to my family, you're gonna come in with a plate, and then they're gonna throw everything on that plate. You're gonna have mac daddy and cheese, you're gonna have fried chicken, you're gonna have pork chops, you're gonna have some greens, you're gonna have some purple whole peas, you're gonna have some fried lacy cornbread, you're gonna have some kind of weird potato salad that my aunt had made, and because she got a recipe off of Martha Stewart or some other Best Living, Best Something magazine, and you don't even know what it is, but they throw it on your plate too. And so you'll come back and you sit down with that big plate of food, and everything touches everything. And it's just like, you'll end up, I promise you'll end up eating some macaroni and cheese and tasting some potato salad. That's just kind of how it works, because everything touches everything. When the life of a young person, that's how it happens for them emotionally, things they feel. Everything touches everything. Family drama, friend drama, school, media, things they see, how they're feeling, hormones, everything is touching everything. And so they're at this weird stage of life. And if you're an adult like me, we've already been there, done that. And so we can somewhat relate to them. And so I say that to say this, is that it is a joy and it's a pleasure to be able to serve your students. And so we look forward to the month of July. We look forward to tonight at Youth for High School, the movement. We look forward to next Wednesday. Remember, there's nothing here on Father's Day. And hopefully I'm at home enjoying my pizza pan and my cowboy hat that I'll receive. But I'm looking forward to the month of July, and look forward to all the things that God is doing and what He will do in the days to come. So I hope you guys have a good day. If you need more information about anything that you've just heard from me, know that you can contact our offices. You can send me an email, spadgett@warrengrovetown.org, or Molly M. Billings at warrengrovetown.org, or A. Bryan at warrengrovetown.org. Send us an email. We'd love to talk to you. If you have our number, feel free to call as well. Hope you guys have a great